is going to be Brendan Fraser.
I just love Brendan Fraser. And so all of these memories are coming back. When everybody hates it, we think it's okay. When everybody likes it, we gotta complain. We're quite contrary. Thank you, and welcome to Quite Contrary, where we share our opinions about your favorite things, whether you like it or not. I'm Zach Nanimus, and if this is the first time that you've been visiting the Quite Contrary channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for future notifications about future videos from Quite Contrary. You may notice that what I'm saying sounds improvised. That's because today we're doing yet another focus group. I said it right.
Yeah.
I said it right this time. As I said before, today we are going to be talking about Brendan Fraser on this particular rough cut focus group. On this particular focus group, I'm going to learn that word. I'm going to learn the name of my own show. On this particular focus group, Johnny is going to be off camera. He's feeling under the weather today, so I have to pick up his slack. Johnny.
Yes.
What is the question?
My first question is actually... My first question is actually, do you know why we're talking about Brendan Fraser?
I'm going to guess that we're talking about Brendan Fraser because Brendan Fraser had a lengthy hiatus from the film world. The last movie that he made was actually Furry Vengeance, if I remember correctly. And I am guessing that we are choosing to be timely because it's better for the search engine optimization. And he's doing something. I'm guessing Furry Vengeance 2.
You're half right.
Furry Vengeance 3.
He was in a season of The Affair, which is a TV show.
When you say TV show, you mean it was network?
I believe so.
Okay.
And then he's actually now slated to do two different things that are going to be coming out fairly soon.
Which are?
I don't remember all of them. It wasn't long ago, a few months ago, he actually resurfaced.
Why am I in this? Why am I the only one in this video? You've done all the talking. Hey, Zach, let's get just you on camera. I have some things I'd like to tell you.
I improv this part.
Okay. You improv the whole thing.
But Brendan Fraser, when he came back, he did an interview. He hadn't done interviews in a very long time. This was because he was doing that season of The Affair. When he came back, he did this interview, and he looked so sad. He looked the saddest he's ever looked.
How long ago was that?
A couple months, I think.
I think I saw maybe a still of that.
So he was trending because of that interview.
Yeah.
And so that's part of the reason we're talking about this.
Okay.
There's a really great interview. I'll link to it in the description, where it actually explains why he looks so sad and why he's been gone so long.
It's a divorce thing, right?
That's part of it.
Okay.
But there was actually I think sexual assault might be a strong term, but he was definitely he was groped by a producer, and he was really it tore him up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But he's finally back, and he's doing some good work though, which is good. Zach. What is your favorite man?
Who is my favorite man? He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Next question. Zach, what is your favorite Brendan Fraser movie?
My favorite Brendan Fraser movie is George of the Jungle. George of the Jungle is the Brendan Fraser movie that I've seen the most, and it's still funny. It's got a very classic comedy sensibility to it. It harkens back to the golden age of parody in all of the right ways, and I absolutely love it. Dudley, that movie was so good that Dudley Do-Right got a pass for me. And now we have to stop the video.
No, because of the train.
Yeah, because of the train.
We got so many noise issues.
You know what? Let's not stop the video. Let's make it a feature. This is Train Party. Keep it right down the track. It's lots and lots of trains. Hear the engine, feel the heat, smell the smoke. I think what's special about George of the Jungle for me is that it came out when I was really young. I have this theory, I call it best of the first. I think that the things that really stick with you aren't necessarily the best things, but they are the things that you were exposed to early on. So it doesn't matter if it's the best of the best, it matters that it's the best of the first. And George of the Jungle is definitely one of those movies for me. I haven't seen it I haven't sat down and watched the whole thing in maybe 15 years. So I can't say definitively that I would still really, really enjoy the movie, but it is an extremely fond memory.
What about Encino Man?
What about Encino Man?
Isn't it better?
Then what? Crap?
George of the Jungle?
No.
Oh.
Because Pauly Shore's in it.
Yeah. At his prime.
Pauly Shore is like the sun, in that it can ruin film. Pauly Shore is a very talented person and much more successful than I am. I'm not going to dog on him for making a few silly movies that gave him some money. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm just ragging on Pauly Shore for fun.
Because it's easy.
It is easy. Thank you for Biodome.
Zach, next question.
Yeah.
Now that he is returning to acting, Brendan Fraser.
Uh-huh.
What would be the perfect role for him next?
He should be in the sequel to the Tom Cruise Mummy movie. And let's get it right this time. Okay, perfect role. I'm gonna answer this question for real. One of the reasons that it's so difficult to say is that he is getting older. And if he were to, my mind is like jumping to like The Rocketeer and stuff like that, but I don't have a very good sense of what he looks like at his current age, because we need to reboot The Rocketeer really badly. He needs to be like a hermity mentor character with like big shaggy beard and everything, and they find him on Jurassic Park Island. That, that's going to make him a lot of money. Everybody's going to be excited to see Brendan Fraser again because he's one of those personalities. And some of the younger people who watch this channel aren't going to remember like when Hollywood was like this, but Brendan Fraser was a personality, and it used to be that you went to go see a movie because of the actor. It was like, oh, Brendan Fraser's making a movie, it's going to be good. But now we've gotten to this thing where we make so many sequels all the time that we go to see the movie because it's that actor playing that character again, and so we get into these franchises, and these actors get pigeonholed so specifically. But Brendan Fraser is just one of those guys that when he shows up in something, you're just happy to see him. It's like when Will Ferrell is randomly in something, and so for him to be like the surprise character in a Jurassic Park movie, I would have a lot of fun with that. It might get me watching another Jurassic Park movie in the theater, to be honest, because I have no intention of doing so. With Jurassic World Unloaded, what's the name of the new one?
Paradise Lost?
Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park, The Stepford Wives. Jurassic Park, Pillars of the Earth. Jurassic Park, Song of the South. Fallen Kingdom. There is no kingdom on any Jurassic Park island. No one is king. Anarchy reigns. Why is it called Fallen Kingdom?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know.
That bewilders me. Brendan Fraser, everybody. Hey everybody, thank you so much for hanging out to the end. We want to remind you guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button for us, and don't forget that this is actually a Patreon-funded YouTube channel. We absolutely love our patrons. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about what we do for our patrons, there is going to be a link in the description of this video. Also, there's going to be links all over the place if you want to see some more of our videos, so feel free and check them out, stud.